Hi folks, today we're looking at what's new in WordPress version 4.6. There's not an awful lot of stuff that you will see if you're a user of WordPress in version 4.6, but I will show you around what little there is and hopefully some of it will be useful to you. So the first thing you'll notice when you do an update is that what's called the native fonts are being used. So previously all of the text that appears in the WordPress dashboard was using a font that was loaded from somewhere else, and it's now using the default font for your operating system. So that means that pages will load quicker and WordPress will look more like an application that's running on your computer. So there's that, and you'll notice that difference, and don't be afraid, nothing is broken. If it looks different, it's meant to be like that, so just be aware of that. The second change is in the editor, and that's that there's a clever thing called an inline link checker now. So in version 4.5, they introduced the ability to create links inline. So I can highlight this here, and when I create my link, this little pop-up box appears, and I can type my the URL that I'm linking to inline here. So that's great. Let's do that. Great, I've done that, and I press apply, and oh, hang on a minute, now I've got this red box around my link, and my link has been highlighted in red, and that's because there's a typo. I've only got one / in my link, and so that makes it an invalid link. So this seems really clever. It will catch you making typos. What it won't catch you doing is linking to a website that doesn't exist. So if I put the / in, but maybe put 3 S's in accidentally as a typo and apply that, that shows up even though press with ups with 3 S's or 4 S's in total doesn't actually exist. So it won't actually try to grab that link and see if it's real or not. It's just to catch typos that make your URLs invalid. But hopefully that might save you some time and save you a mistake somewhere. That's great. I'm going to remove that link. And the final thing I want to show you is actually quite a big feature, but one that you maybe don't use very often, and that's that doing updates is now much easier and nicer for you if you're updating plugins and themes. So let's go and look at the plugin list, which is here. So here's our plugin list, and we've now got these, we've had these update now links for a while. This is kind of quite nice. So I've got an update to this plugin. I can tap that and that will update in line. That's really, really good. This kind of interactivity on updating and installing plugins has been extended to include installing plugins. So if I want to add a new plugin here, let's say that we want to install Jetpack. Let's tap that, and this install is now happening. Here we've got a lovely little icon that shows us that that's happening, and it's now installed. And then I get the option to activate it straight away from here. So previously you had this thing called the white screen of death when you were installing a plugin, and it was just messy and clunky, and then you had to go back to a different screen in order to actually activate the plugin and set it up. So that will save you a bit of time there, and a similar thing has happened with themes. If I go and look at my themes here, these are all now updatable inline, so I can tap update now and that will appear there, and just update it inline and let me know the status is good. Okay, and that basically is about it for WordPress 4.6. That's about all of the stuff that you'll see that has changed. Plenty more has happened behind the scenes, making WordPress faster and more efficient and better for developers to use. But in this release, there wasn't too much for end users. Version 4.7 is coming soon. Look out for that because that's got lots more stuff that you guys will be able to make use of.